What's going on, traders? Taco Fella. Quick video today. Wanted to talk about NVIDIA today and how this pattern usually works for me, you guys. I stick to one or two patterns. This is another pattern I always talk about. The reason I always talk about it because it's like always works. It needs some patience, but not always, but a lot of times, like 70-80% win rate. As long as you take that loss, you guys, this pattern could be successful for you. Now, forget about VWAP for a second right here, but you can see this thing went all the way down to my next support, right? Once it broke this support, right? So I was watching it right here, right? Watching the 15-minute and watching the 2-minute. So we tried to get a new low. I started up 100 share position right here. And right here, I said we're gonna try again. I didn't want to get in full size right here because I really want a 2-try failure. Like, let me show you my pen. I always talk about this one, you guys, but you want it to once, twice to try to make it. You really want a higher low right here, and it worked out perfect, you guys. A higher low, and then right here is my second add-on, and then hopefully right now I'm gonna try to add on right here. If it doesn't do that, I'm just gonna keep the 100 shares. I mean the 150 shares, you guys, and see it to target. I want to see it cross VWAP. Let me get this eraser real fast. So I really want to see it cross VWAP, and possibly even like right here. If it comes up here, let's say it does this once, twice, comes up here and tests back here again, like makes the old resistance new support, and possibly could add another section, the rest of the 50% right there, you guys. But you guys, this is like a game of patience and trading and psychology and like logic. A little common sense, you guys, goes a long way in trading, you guys. Like, let's think about it, right? Now let's look at VWAP, right? So as soon as it opened, I'm gonna take a closer look. So to show you guys, if you could watch it closely for my short sellers, this is a good short, you guys. But I wasn't planning to short it today, you guys. I'm just working on longs right now, right? So 1, 2, 3 at the open. Well, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Couldn't cross VWAP, right? So what happens? Down. If I was shorting this, my position, I would have started a position right here and then probably added on at the test of resistance and probably added on right here. It's the same strategy, you guys, but upside down, right? So the way I kind of trade this, right? So I'm looking at the bigger chart, right? We already analyzed this for the past few weeks, you guys. So we see we have resistance here. It broke the trend. I was like, okay, let's see if it holds the next resistance today here. So you want to use the bigger chart for support and resistance because they're like a little more important. This could fail, right? It could go back to fail, but let's say this is gonna work today. Let's just say it's gonna work, okay? So what I do is I'll put a trend line. Let's say it's working right here. Like the first it stopped right here, so I'll put the trend line right here. And I'll be like, okay, I'm watching this for when it breaks the trend and has a one chart. So one chart right here, I could see the first candle becoming red, but it's not a lot of volume. So a lot of people are not sure still, right? So it might be a few shorts covering, maybe a few buyers, maybe to taking a chance. But right here is the second chart where they try to make a newer low, they couldn't. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna add on and I'm gonna risk the day's low, right? And then a little under day's low just to give it room. So right now we want this area right here where a bunch of shorts are probably gonna get squeezed. If that happens, see if it crosses this area right here, this red line right here, we could have a test. It could come up to here, test VWAP. It could reject and come back and stop me out, you guys. But the goal is to take like half, maybe. Depends on how it reacts on VWAP. And the rest is here. It could even possibly fill the gap all the way up here. I could be wrong. It could get smashed right here and keep going down, which is okay because it's going to be a really tiny loss, which I'll be waiting for my next support to hold. So you guys want to have plan A, plan B, plan C, but keep it really simple. Like you see the tape right here. I don't even use this that much anymore. I just pulled it up because I was studying last night. But really during the trade, I only use it like for a little sentiment. I don't go like you guys see my own videos. Like I make some decisions. I used to make decisions off the tape, and right now I just use the pattern to keep it extra simple. Keep it really, really simple, you guys. just to focus on like risk management. Like let's say I don't really care if it goes up or down. Like I really want to take the loss. If it goes here, it just like strengthens my muscle to keep taking losses. I want you guys to become immune to taking losses. Like this ain't nothing. As long as it's a small loss, all your bigger wins will pay for it, right? So to show you why I put a 15-minute chart, because it looked bearish right out the gates, you guys, and I wanted to slow it down. I wanted to be sure. I don't want such a quick chart because I would have easily probably been phased out right here if that would have happened. So I got a 15 this, and you could even do this like how I was doing it before, like an hourly, just to see the support. You got 1, 2, 3 supports right here. So that's why I said, let's see if it gets to my next support right here. If it doesn't hold this, we might like go under for a second, peekaboo, and climb up. But most likely, if it turns like, if you look at the daily, like we were in a bearish and it looks like it topped off again. I could be wrong, but it could go back down and touch this. Right now, like my shorts got like in the cycle we're in right now, the shorts, like the duration of the trades get a little shorter because it's just a little tricky. You want to play a little safe, you guys. So you really, the key is to take that loss, you guys, because if it doesn't, you can never know. Like yesterday had a good day, but it could give it all back in one day, you guys. You know, the market has a lot of variables. It could be squeezes. It could be anything could happen, right? So you really don't want to become a bag holder real fast. And I want to talk about Tesla real fast. See right here, I'm waiting on Tesla. We're waiting on. See the same thing right here, you guys. Peekaboo above the 200. VWAP. A little peekaboo over VWAP. That's why you want to wait till the candle closes. This is a perfect entry on the short. Boom. Test. Failed to get a newer high. Dip down below. This is not really a good my pattern. If I wanted to see my pattern, I would want a double test. Like just like the other one, you guys, you want it to go like 1 try, and then 2 try, and then you want a higher low, right? This is a lower low, and you want this to be a higher low than this one, right? And once that happens, we're going to use this as risk, or even maybe a little more. Like I could use the day's low, or I could use that same pattern depending on my risk reward, right? So our risk is this much, and our reward is potentially this much. You see the difference? Like a 2 to 1, 3 to 1, 4 to 1, something like that at least. It's not exact, but I'm just telling you guys, like that's how you want. You really want. Where's that ratio go? You really want to have risk reward. You want to get to, you want to know your numbers really. Okay, you don't want to just trade randomly. I was just watching a webinar yesterday with the Trader Line where they talk about like have a logical and tight stop loss. Like you just don't want just a tight stop loss. You want something logical too. Like does it break the setup? Like why is my stop loss right here? Because it's the day's low. Now if it takes out the day's low, is that risky? Yes, because we don't know where the next day's low will be. So this, a lot of traders use like days high, days low as support and resistance. So short sellers, whoever shorted here, be like, okay, I'm gonna use the days high, and some people probably use, hey, I'll use the 200 since the 200 right here. So you see it working a little right now. I'll get up there and test the VWAP right now. Almost the same pattern, you guys. Almost. So it's like you could still make money on a red day. A lot of new traders think, oh, it's a red day, we're gonna lose money. I'm not a professional, but if you know how to short, beautiful short pattern right here. If you're waiting and patient like me, waiting for the long, we got that 1 try. Hold on, let me get the pen again. Maybe I should change the color real fast. Where the color go? Alright, we're not gonna even worry about it. It was there. I don't know with this upgrade. I'm gonna this is the free version of Epic Pen, so I don't know. They might have took it off. Okay, yeah, we're back in it. It's still yellow, but it's okay. Let's erase that. Okay. So you guys kind of get what I'm saying. Like you really want to start with the top down approach. Like what I do is like, okay, let me see. I'll take let's do Tesla for example. Tesla. Let's start with a daily. So I'll even look at the weekly, you guys. Bunch of lines, but I traded this thing plenty of times. Look at the weekly. I put these 3 lines today on the daily chart. See, we got resistance off the trend. It's trying to get back into this trend. You see the same thing. When it breaks the downtrend, but this is on the bigger one. It starts the uptrend, right? There'll be a lot of pressure there. You know, a lot of people who shorted, a lot of sellers, or people are looking for opportunities. Just like here, look, as soon as it broke the downtrend, we had a couple good days. Right now, we're playing with the 200 MA right here. So same thing, downtrend broken. Goes up, but you want to find an intraday strategy like the one we did yesterday, you guys. I don't know if you watched my video yesterday, you'll see. This is right here. Same strategy almost. My bike pattern strategy, right? When I say bike pattern, I don't know if you guys see my old videos. I've been trading for a long time, and I used to be, like, okay, this is like once, twice, and it's like my bike, right? Let's say these are the tires for the bike. Right? This is my bike, this is my chair. And then we got once, and then twice, and then boom again. And this is a perfect, you guys. It's like a third wheel, right? Whatever, if there's a bike like that, I don't know what you call it. But right here, it's like a higher low, higher low, higher high. Let me erase this because I really want you guys to see the test dog view up. You got to pay attention to some test dog view up. It's not going to work all the time, but pay attention, you guys. Look at this test dog view up. It's like gold, you guys. I want to get closer. Let's make it bigger. This right here. This is another trade. Let's say I traded this once, twice, like I did, and I took profit share. I'm gonna forget. Like what I like to do is clear my mind right away. Forget I ever traded it today, right? Look for like if I wanted to trade it again. You gotta be pro for this. You can't be a newbie and be like, okay, I'm gonna trade it again. You don't want overconfidence or you don't want to be in euphoria, right? So this is like the afternoon trade. Same thing. 1 try, 2 tries. Not quite a lower high, a higher low, but look at the perfect test of view up. Right? And then when it breaks this area right here, then it comes back to test this. This is like the little add-on. So let me zoom out so you guys can see what I'm talking about a little bit. Right here. Right? So we had the 1 try, the morning trade, the 2nd try, profits right here, and this was a better trade. You see right here, you guys? The 1 try, let me use the pen. The 1 try, the 2 try to break it. Look what we have here. We got support. We actually tried twice here, but I see it as a 1 try, right? And then a 2nd try right here to try to crack VWAP. We couldn't do it. So they tried twice to crack VWAP. Once, twice, couldn't do it. Little volume. I don't see too much red volume, but little volume came in. And it started going up. A little pressure. Volume started increasing right here. And then this thing went all the way up to the moon. Same thing like I tell you guys. Once it starts, like once you see a trend, you can kind of eyeball it. Right? Once it starts a trend, after a while in the market, you got kind of eyeball it, right? So what would I do? I would put this trend line right here. Let's say it starts this and this. So I'll put this trend line here. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to hold the intraday trend up for like a 15-minute just to have patience. Right? Where were we at yesterday? Right here. See that, you guys? And I'll be like, as long as it holds the trend up, I'm good. And look how powerful this is. Look at the volume, how powerful it is, you guys. It broke the 200, and this is where you guys, if you're short, you want to get the hell out right here. You know, if you're intraday trading. Or, like, if you look at this, like a 5-minute. Let's do a 5-minute just to show you. If you look at the intraday trend right here, it never like gave you a pullback right here. So you really don't want to chase above the 200, but for for a test right here. You see that? How it picked up beautifully off here. And this at 3 o'clock, the market was closing. So, but this could have been in the morning. This could have been a different time, you guys. So I want you guys to like keep your trading simple. Keep it very, very simple. I've been trading 9 years, like maybe a little more, maybe 9 and a few months, 9.5 years, almost 10 years, you guys. And you need time. Like it takes you at like some people are different, but it takes you 5 years just to like learn everything. Then you need to another couple years to work on yourself, your habits. Like depends what kind of person you are. I know I had a lot of bad habits, which I still do, and I have to work on that for trading, you guys. So I hope that helps some people, you guys. Smash that like. Subscribe to my channel. Email mytradecoach23@gmail.com. Any questions on sessions? Remember our motto, plan the trade, trade the plan. Peace out.